Have you ever felt that there was something missing in your life, a lack of purpose? I know I have. Years ago, while attending a local university, I was looking for a quiet place to study and found it in the basement of a classroom building. There were a couple of desks down there and no distractions. As I sat down, I noticed the words scrawled on the top of the desk, "Why am I dying to live if I'm just living to die?" These words struck me as a cry for help. The writer was living in a life in which they had no direction, nothing to look forward to, no purpose in life. I finished studying and headed for my car across campus. As I was walking, those words I read on the desktop were running through my mind. The dozens of people I saw walking on campus all looked like they were fine. They had smiles on their face, they were talking to friends, or they were rushing to their next class. They looked fine on the outside. Then I wondered how many of them had the same emptiness in their life, the same lack of purpose. That lack of purpose that was expressed in those words, "Why am I dying to live if I'm just living to die?" The thoughts took me back to a time in my life when I was searching for purpose. I may have looked fine on the outside, but inside I was struggling with, why am I here? What do I have to live for? I had thoughts on the direction I wanted to go in school, the type of work I wanted to do, and that I wanted a family someday, but felt like there was still something missing. In Ecclesiastes, the 3rd chapter, verse 11, Solomon tells us that God placed eternity in our hearts. I felt this void in my heart and was searching for something to fill it. But God's grace, I was able to fill that void with Jesus Christ. His call gives me direction, and serving Him gives me purpose. Since I began following Christ and His teachings, I no longer have that void in my heart. If you're experiencing that sense of eternity that God has set in your heart, come study the Bible with us. Come worship with us. If you're searching, you too can discover God's purpose for your life and fill that empty place in your heart. And I and our church family invite you to come and see.